Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get started. For this week's Club Corner, we are highlighting two fantastic clubs at our school.
As we continue to honor the contributions of women to American society and to recognize their diverse achievements, during this month, we interviewed Women's Empowerment Club.
I'm your host, Teresa, and I'm here with
Eli Weah
and Nazareth Castro.
And you both are a part of Women's Empowerment Club. Are you both officers?
Yeah.
What positions are you?
Secretary.
And Vice President.
Ooh, nice. What is Women's Empowerment Club?
It's a club where anyone could come and feel safe and welcome with women.
The word empowerment means to me bringing confidence to a group of people, no matter whatever struggle they're going through.
What goals do you have as a club?
To have more people, both boys and girls, come to the meeting, regardless.
What do you enjoy most about Women's Empowerment Club?
I enjoy the activities the most because it's really fun and everybody just gets together and have fun. And one time we had a slime party and we'd be watching movies and it's nice and we'd be snacking and stuff. Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you.
Our next club is the Muslim Student Association.
MSA is a fantastic place for Muslim and non-Muslim students alike to learn about Islam and partake in fun activities.
Let's hear what Vice President Halima has to say about this great club.
My name is Halima and I'm Vice President of MSA.
To start off, what is MSA?
MSA is a club where students can come, join how Muslims celebrate their tradition, culture, and build a sense of community at schools.
Okay. And one more question, what do you guys do for Ramadan and after that Eid?
During Ramadan, we had a lot of collabs with Shaker High School and their MSA, so we had a overnight qiyam in Al-Hidayah, the mosque in Al-Hidayah, and we also had a iftar with all the brothers and sisters, and the brothers led prayer and everything, and it was really good connecting with other MSA. And then during Eid, we had a collab with the Asian Alliance and Global Diversity, and we had a big Eid party. It was a success. A lot of people came, and there was food, alhamdulillah, and then we also had henna, which people enjoyed.
Is there anything else that you'd like to say?
Anybody's welcome to come. We would love to have you guys, and we would really appreciate you being there.
Thank you so much.
Recently, we were challenged by Madison High School to participate in the Box Challenge. Now, what is the Box Challenge exactly?
Well, the Box Challenge encourages students to recognize the positive in themselves and in others, rather than focusing on our flaws or differences. The challenge is participants to break out of the boxes that society, peers, or systems may place them in, and to reject the negative assumptions that come with those boxes.
In our school, we'll foster kindness by creating positive labels. On Thursday, April 2nd, stop by the Four Corners and create your own labels with stickers and bracelets. Then, we'll be challenging the Shaker High School to do the same. Let's do this, Colonie High!
This year, our Key Club has made an amazing achievement within their organization.
Maya El-Kordi has been elected to the position of District 16's Lieutenant Governor. Maya will oversee Key Club high schools from Kingston to Saratoga County. Congratulations, Maya. We are so proud of you.
And now, here's an interview with our Lieutenant Governor.
I'm your host, Teresa, and I'm here with
Maya El-Kordi.
And you are the Lieutenant Governor for Key Club, is that right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about earning this title?
So I'm honestly really grateful and honored because Key Club has been able to give me so many new opportunities and I've been able to meet so many new people through it, so I'm just really grateful.
How many Key Club high schools do you oversee as Lieutenant Governor?
I oversee around 10 to 15 Key Clubs in this area.
How long did the election process take?
So I was told a week before the elections were hosted that I can run for Lieutenant Governor, and then the day of the voting we were told who the elected governor would be, and yeah, I got elected.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
What goals do you have as Lieutenant Governor and why?
So as Lieutenant Governor, I hope to help schools with inactive Key Clubs grow and just strengthen their participation, because Key Club is such a wonderful thing and it can give so many high schoolers new opportunities and benefits.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome back to our Retired Teacher segment, where we interview our teachers retiring this year.
We're excited to interview new teachers each week as they reminisce on their time at Colonie.
This week, I'm interviewing Mr. Kilroy.
Hello, I'm your host, Shanique, and I'm here with
Mr. Kilroy.
And you are retired. You're retiring this year.
I am retiring at the end of June.
How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. I've been teaching 38 years, the last 31 here at Camp Colonie, as I call it. And it's a bit bittersweet. I'm not going to miss a lot of things either. So, I won't miss 30 emails a day.
Right.
I'll miss the kids. I'll miss my colleagues. But it's time to go on and do other things.
It's true. What's one moment in your career you'll never forget?
Oh, goodness gracious.
You have many?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Choose the best one.
Well, I'll tell you this here. Here's a funny story, and this is a true story. So this was my second year here. And at the time, I was teaching a biology class that kind of flipped the second year, so it was a 2-year biology. All right, they only met 1 period per day. I'm up there talking this first day stuff, and I'm talking, and I had this one kid, and he stands up and he points at a girl's book bag, says, "Holy cow, your book bag's alive!" And sure enough, I look at, and the book bag is doing like this, and she opens it up, and a ferret popped its head out. And I'm not making this up. And so I went, "What the heck is that?" And she goes, "It's my ferret." I said, "I know it's a ferret. What's it doing here?"
Why was she so calm?
And she said, "Well, I thought it would get lonely." I said, "It's a ferret." She went home.
Oh my God.
She and the ferret went home that day. She came back without the ferret.
Okay.
So that was pretty memorable.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there.
I mean, it's a pretty memorable story. So, what's the first thing you're going to do when you retire?
Oh, goodness. I really am looking forward to getting outdoors more in the fall. I've never had September off, at least not since I'm 4 years old. So that'll be interesting. I do, I'll go fishing and hiking, and my wife has already told me she's not looking forward to seeing me on the porch with my cup of tea waving goodbye as she goes to work. As far as first things, there's also a lot of projects around the house. We have a 200-year-old farmhouse that we live in. So there's always something to do. I'll be very busy here.
Be proactive.
Yes.
It's going to feel different.
It'll be great. I'm looking forward to that.
And last but not least, if you could teach us one last lesson, not about biology, but about life, what would it be?
I would say be curious, to foster the curiosity that is in all of us. We can always complain about things, but the world is actually a beautiful place. Be curious about even things that you see in your neighborhood in terms of different birds and the different trees, and what type of tree is that, and what type of bird is that that's always sitting on that same branch, and why is it always singing the same song? All right, is it singing to me, or is it for another reason there? I would say if I could teach one lesson, to teach people and students especially, how to be more curious and to actually look into things and say, why is that happening? And when they do that, that's when learning occurs, actual learning. We can open books, and it's great. We can do a lot of learning from books and from presentations and that sort of thing. But when we really learn, when we really take things into our heart and embed them in our head, it's because of our own curiosity, because we wanted to learn about that particular thing.
So be curious, dive deep. Don't just listen to surface level things.
Exactly. Be curious.
Be curious. You hear that, guys? Tell them, Mr. Colonie.
Be curious.
Yes. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
On Monday, March 30th, the American Red Cross is holding a blood drive in the wrestling room from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. You must be 16 years or older to donate. If you are under 18, you must obtain a consent form from Ms. Stone.
Donors will receive a $15 Amazon gift card. And if you're a senior, you can get a red cord at graduation when you donate. Sign up today. If you want to play a chill and fun sport that promotes inclusivity, join Colonie's Unified Basketball team.
As their season approaches, let's hear what the members of Unified Basketball and Coach Pierre have to say about it.
Hello, my name is Tiffany Dew, and I'm interviewing
Aiden Barnes and Sam Gilboard.
And we're interviewing them for Unified Basketball today. So, why did you become a player for the team?
Well, I wanted to do something for the spring during my junior year of high school, and I didn't even know we had a team, so I figured I might as well try it for a change.
And I became a player because, I've always wanted to try basketball, and there's a lot of different points and stuff, and maybe sometimes games are nail biters, and maybe you could sometime get the winning basket, and that could become the best player on the team, and everyone will be so proud of you on the team.
Yes, awesome. What was your favorite moment of past seasons?
My favorite moment from the past season was when I scored my first basket, because it was my first time ever playing basketball, and I was so proud that I actually scored a basket, and it counts for a real game.
That's amazing. What is the biggest lesson you've learned from playing Unified Basketball?
My biggest lesson that I learned is it doesn't matter if you win or lose as long as you have fun in the end.
The biggest lesson that I learned playing Unified Basketball is when you're running around and doing all the dribbling, it's you could see exactly what it's like to play a real game and see how much workout you're actually getting and how hard it is.
All right, thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Today is Pay It Forward Friday, sponsored by Business Club. Throughout the school, you'll find positive affirmation posters. Take the time to leave a positive message, draw a picture, or leave a kind note. Let's keep this positivity going all day.
If you like what you're seeing, follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.